In this video, you're going to learn the 7 things you need to know before moving to Las Vegas. Stay tuned. Hey guys, this is Jerry Abbott with Simply Vegas Real Estate here in the beautiful city of Las Vegas, Nevada. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about the Las Vegas real estate market, just click that subscribe button down below and hit the little bell notification next to it. That'll let you know every time I put up a video. Honestly, I get calls every single week here from people wanting to relocate. So if you're interested in relocating and you're looking to buy a home here, I've got your back. I've lived here for 17 years. I know every inch of this city. Just contact me at the information that you see down below. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know before moving to Las Vegas is you got to know the difference between living here versus visiting here. When you visit here, everybody loves to go down to the Strip. They're usually down there because they're at a hotel. They've got all the entertainment, they've got the gambling, they've got the shows, they've got the people watching. Everything is all down there. But when you live here, you're usually going to live on the outskirts of town in a suburb. And it's going to feel like most any other city. You can always drive down and be very close to the Strip where all the tourism really is, but that's where all the visiting really takes place. You got to learn how to live on the outskirts of the town, and it's a great place. There's a lot of great things to do on the outskirts of town as well. In fact, a lot of people that live in Las Vegas, they rarely go down to the Strip because they don't want to be around all of that. So it's really 2 types of mindsets. And once you live here long enough, you'll understand that there's definitely a difference between the visiting mindset and the living mindset. And you'll get used to the living mindset, but there is definitely a difference that you got to figure that out. And that just takes a little bit of time. The second thing you need to know before moving to Las Vegas is that it's not the easiest town to meet people. And the reason why is that, first of all, it's a very transient town. A lot of people come here from a lot of different areas, a lot of different walks of life. So you get a lot of different kind of people in this town, and it's not so easy to meet people. But the other thing that makes it a little bit difficult too is that it's a third shift type of town. People work very different hours here, like in the casinos and different places like that, because it's mostly hospitality. So people have all different kinds of work schedules here. It's not like your typical city where it's like a 9-to-5 type of schedule. So between the transient nature of the town itself and the work schedule, it's a little bit tricky in terms of meeting people. It's not the easiest city in the world to meet people in, but that's not to say that you can, because there's definitely lots of great places when you live here where you can find a lot of great people to meet. So number 3 on the list about moving to Las Vegas is that Vegas is actually a very easy city to get around in. It's very simple from a highway system and a local road standpoint, where you do not have a lot of typical traffic in normal cities. It's usually a 9-to-5 type of commute. So you got a very busy commute in the morning and a very busy commute in the afternoon. That's not typically the case here, especially now during the COVID period. But even typically, because it's a third shift type of a town, there's not a lot of traffic. It's very easy to get around. The highways are all basically brand new, 4 lanes on each side. And even the local roads here, again, are set up so that it's not hard to get around. And again, because the city is consolidated, probably one of the easiest cities to get around in the entire country. So number 4 on the list about moving to Las Vegas is that the weather is absolutely amazing. You can see behind me here, palm trees, sun is going down here. It's pretty much like Groundhog's Day here every day. It's very warm, obviously, in the summertime because we're out in the desert. But even right now, when I'm filming closer to the holiday season, it's 65 degrees out. It's beautiful. If you're a seasonal person and you like all 4 seasons, you're not going to get that in Las Vegas. But if you like the warm climate, you like the palm trees and the sunshine and the blue sky every day, that's what this city offers. And it's amazing to feel that every single day, where you're not having to worry about, is it going to rain today? Is it going to snow today? The fact that it's sunny 300 plus days a year is amazing, and that's why I love living here. Number 5 on the list before you move to Las Vegas is don't gamble when you move here. Don't even gamble recreationally, because when you come to visit this city, a lot of people love to have fun. They gamble, they spend some money. When you live here, you do not want to open Pandora's box and start gambling with any regularity, even recreationally. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the time or the effort or the energy, and it can wreck people's lives. I've seen it happen. So make sure when you move here, you don't gamble. That's a very big thing, okay? Okay, so number 6 on the list is if you're going to move here, I would suggest trying to have some savings built up before you actually move here. Number 1, this is a transient town. It's also an entertainment town. So you're going to probably spend a little bit more money here just from your own entertainment purposes. Number 2, Because of the job market here, you don't know whether or not you might have a long-term type of career here. So it's always good to have a cushion. But if you have savings before you move to Las Vegas, it's always going to be good because you're also going to be able to enjoy the city more. So that's definitely a big suggestion. Try to get a savings account built up when you're moving to Las Vegas. So last but not least, number 7 on the list is if you're moving to Las Vegas, definitely consider buying property here. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because there's a lot of people from out of state moving into this area. You've got people from California flooding into Las Vegas, people from New York, Florida, all different types of places. What that's doing is it's starting to drive up the real estate prices, but the real estate prices have not gotten too far out of reach for most people. So if you bought property now, several years from now, the likelihood is you're going to have a lot of equity in your property. So if you've got some money put aside and you don't even need a lot, definitely consider buying property here rather than renting when you move to this city. Okay, so there you have it. That's my top 7 things to know before moving to Las Vegas. If you guys are interested in relocating here and you're looking to buy a home here, just contact me at the information that you see on the screen. I help people move here every single week. Definitely reach out, call, text, or email me anytime, and I'll see you in the next video.